saw several devastating earthquakes, 2 ongoing wars that heightened geopolitical tensions. The summer of Barbenheimer brought people back to the theater sinking of the submarine, and man-made conflicts testing nations and citizens globally. 2023 has been an eventful and tragic year, and we can all vouch for that. Earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Over 67,000 people were killed after a series of devastating tremors hit parts of Turkey and neighboring Syria early on February 6. Thousands of buildings tumbled down, trapping tens of thousands of residents. Most of the damage was done by the 7.8 and 7.7 magnitude quakes that struck Antalya within hours. It is estimated to be the largest earthquake in Turkey since 1939. An estimated 59,000 people in southern and central Turkey were killed, while over 8,000 citizens in war-torn Syria perished. The historic cities of Sanliurfa and Aleppo were among those affected. Silicon Valley collapsed. The technology sector faced another challenge as its go-to-specialized bank, Silicon Valley Bank, collapsed after a bank run. The hard-hit tech sector made news in early 2023 with mass layoffs. This collapse is another setback for the tech industry and is the biggest bank failure since Washington Mutual in 2008. Day at the Oscars. The 95th Academy Awards kicked off on March 12, 2023, and Hollywood's most glittering stars and awards hopefuls took their walk down the red carpet to find out who's taking home the night's biggest prize. Everything Everywhere All at Once dominated the Oscars on Sunday night, winning 7 awards. Brendan Fraser as the Best Actor made us cry in The Whale, and Avatar made its way in the water as in the form of Best Visual Effects. Italy banned ChatChat. Italy's national privacy regulator ordered an effective ban on AI chatbot ChatChat, accusing creators of OpenAI of unlawful collection of personal data. It ordered OpenAI to stop collecting Italian users' data until it amends its data collection practices. India believes in its people. India overtook China as the world's most populous country in 2023. It is also the first time since 1950, when the UN first began keeping global population records, that China has been knocked off the top spot. Strike brought Hollywood to a halt. The strike officially began on July 14. Actors and other SAG-AFTRA members were fighting for better pay and working conditions, as well as contracts that include provisions on artificial intelligence. The SAG-AFTRA strike disrupted the film and television industry, shutting down the production of countless movies and TV shows in the U.S. and some abroad. After a nearly 4-month strike, Hollywood actors could be headed back to work soon. The board of SAG-AFTRA, a labor union that represents about 160,000 people in the entertainment industry, including actors, recording artists, radio personalities, and other media professionals, voted to approve a deal with the industry's top studios on November 10. Implosion of the Titan submersible. A catastrophic implosion is blamed for the deaths of all 5 people on board a deep-sea submersible traveling to the wreckage of the Titanic at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Human remains and debris from the submersible that imploded near the Titanic wreckage site was pulled from the depths of the ocean, more than a week after a search for the 5-passenger sub was launched and captured the world's attention. Twitter transformed to X. Twitter's world-renowned bird logo was transformed into an X. Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter, tweeted that the idea of changing the logo to X was to embody the imperfections in us all that make us unique. Summer of Barbieheimer. Blockbusters Barbie and Oppenheimer, bringing audiences back to the movie theaters. There were blonde bombshells in Barbie, actual bombs in Oppenheimer. The historic box office combination of Barbie and Oppenheimer, dubbed Barbenheimer, shared a July 21 release date, inspired double features, not direct competition. What set Barbenheimer Weekend apart was fresh storytelling, a fear of missing out on a cultural moment, and a desire to experience movies on the biggest screen possible. Imran Khan arrested. Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan had been arrested after a court in Islamabad sentenced him to 3 years in jail and disqualified him from politics for corrupt practices involving the sale of state gifts. The judge found Khan had deliberately submitted fake details of the gifts to the court and had been involved in corruption. After expressing his displeasure that Khan's lawyers were not in court, he found Khan guilty of hiding the benefits he accrued from the National Exchequer willfully and intentionally from selling the gifts and sentenced him to 3 years in prison. Another leap forward, India's historic moon landing. Indian lunar lander Chandrayaan-3 successfully touched down on the lunar surface on August 23, 2023, making India the fourth nation to successfully land on the moon and the first to land in the South Pole region. Morocco shook up. Severe earthquake struck the town of Ukaimidane in western Morocco. More than 2,900 people were killed and 5,500 people injured in the shallow magnitude 6.8 tremblor and its aftershocks. The earthquake heavily damaged parts of the ancient section of Marrakesh. Google turned 25. Google celebrated its 25th birthday on 27th September 2023. Google, the most used search engine in the world. Taking a walk down memory lane, the company showcased different doodles on its birthday over the years. The latest one comes with a GIF which turns Google into Godify-Goal, marking the 25 years. Dumbledore died. Our favorite Professor Dumbledore, aka Michael Gambon, passed away on 27 September 2023. Loved by many, the actor left a great legacy behind. Palestine-Israel conflict. The fighting between Israel and Hamas, which launched a surprise attack on October 7, was the latest in 7 decades of war and conflict between Israelis and Palestinians that has drawn in outside powers and destabilized the wider Middle East. After Hamas attacked Israel, Israel has then started killings of Palestinians through airstrikes. Until now, 26,000 Palestinians have been killed. Ever since, supporters of Palestine have boycotted big brand names because many brands are supporting Israel, such as McDonald's, Starbucks, Dior, Nestle, and many more. Recently, Zara, the high street clothing retailer, has removed an advertising campaign from its website and social media channels after criticism online that it resembled images of destruction in Gaza. After that, supporters of Palestine have also protested in front of Zara outlets. Another name that has been criticized online is Kim Kardashian. On Halloween, she has been slammed for dressing her son Saint in a seemingly triggering outfit for Halloween. He went barefoot and had fake blood and dirt smears all over his face and body. Kim revealed Saint also cut his hair short and added fake tattoos to look like his sporting icon, Neymar. The Palestine-Israel conflict is still going on. While 153 countries have voted in favor of the ceasefire, the United States and Israel are among the 10 countries that has voted against it, while 23 countries abstained. Taylor Swift became Richie the Rich. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour started out as a retrospective of her nearly 2-decade career and a celebration of her 10 iconic albums. With a record-breaking tour, a blockbuster movie, and a shrewd mind for business, the 33-year-old singer is now worth an estimated $1.1 billion. Christmas canceled in Bethlehem. Church bells echo through the labyrinth-like streets of Bethlehem, the city where Jesus was born. With Christmas approaching, the city in the Israeli-occupied West Bank should be teeming with visitors. But this year, it is almost deserted. Local leaders made the decision last month to scale back festivities in solidarity with the Palestinian population as heavy fighting raged between Israel and Hamas in the devastated Gaza Strip. From apocalyptic natural disasters to devastating violence to groundbreaking conversations on artificial intelligence and gender, these are the moments and issues that defined the past 12 months. We hope this year will be better for everyone. We wish everyone a happy new year. Hey, superstars! You've been jamming with Jomotoday, where we surf the waves of the latest buzz from the coolest memes to the intriguing stories. If you're here for the digital roller coaster and a dash of pizzazz, give that subscribe button some love. It's your VIP pass to all our adventures. Until our next digital rendezvous, keep it groovy, stay inquisitive, and let those good vibes flow endlessly. Mic drop.